This 2004 Jim Carrey movie proves he's more than capable of playing two Robotniks in Sonic 3. Jim Carrey is set to play two different Robotnik characters in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and his role in another movie released in 2004 proves he's more than up for it. The third movie in the Sonic franchise sees Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles facing off against a new foe, Shadow the Hedgehog, who vows to get revenge on humanity. Their attempts to stop Shadow are thwarted by the return of Dr. Robotnik and his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik. Sonic 3's trailer shows Shadow's dark origins and sees Carrey take on the dual roles of both Robotniks. Although he initially considered retirement in 2022, Jim Carrey ultimately decided to return for Sonic 3 and reprise his role as Dr. Robotnik. Robotnik's return in Sonic 3 is a career first for Carrey, as it is the first time that he has ever played the same character 3 times in different movies. As Carrey usually prefers to avoid working in sequels, his return to the Sonic franchise is much anticipated and made even more exciting with a double performance as Robotnik's grandfather. Jim Carrey played Count Olaf in Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Throughout the Sonic franchise, Jim Carrey portrays Dr. Robotnik as an eccentric, sinister, and dramatic scientist, determined to take down Sonic and rule the universe. Robotnik tries many tactics to defeat Sonic, including recruiting Knuckles as a villain in Sonic 2 and stealing the Master Emerald. Carrey received high praise for his role as Robotnik, with Sonic 3's director, Jeff Fowler, stating he went all in with his performance. Carrey's dramatic performance as Robotnik has similarities to another role he played nearly 2 decades prior. Carrey's portrayal of Count Olaf assured that he stood out among the cast. In 2004, Jim Carrey was cast as Count Olaf in the movie Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. Similar to Robotnik, Count Olaf is a sinister and eccentric individual who has an underlying goal throughout the movie. He works as a theater actor who strives to get rid of the Baudelaire siblings and steal their family fortune. Carrey's dramatic and outlandish portrayal of Count Olaf assured that he stood out among the cast, and he received high praise from critics. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events has since been regarded as one of Jim Carrey's best movies. Carrey played different characters while portraying Count Olaf. Adapted from the first 3 books in the series, Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events depicts the Baudelaire siblings losing their parents in a fire and being sent to live with different relatives, the first being Count Olaf, who wants their family fortune. While their time living with him was short, Count Olaf does not give up on his greedy desires and follows the siblings to their new homes under various disguises. As seen in the books and movie, while the Baudelaires immediately see through Olaf's disguises, he easily fools everybody else with tragic consequences. Carrey's Count Olaf disguises himself as Stefano, an Italian laboratory assistant from Book the Second, The Reptile Room, and Captain Cham, a sailor from Book the Third. The Wide Window. Both disguises work in fooling the Baudelaire's new guardians and allow him to get closer to the children. The various disguises required Jim Carrey to play different characters while still portraying Count Olaf in the movie. Playing different characters at the same time is not an easy task, but Carrey's skills in impersonations and comedy helped to carry the disguises convincingly for viewers throughout the movie. Carrey's Count Olaf performance proves his abilities at playing both Ivo and Gerald Robotnik. Sonic 3 introduces Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, Gerald, a world-renowned scientist who created Shadow the Hedgehog 50 years prior to the events of the movie. The movie's first trailer shows Robotnik reuniting with his grandfather, and they both eventually team up with Shadow to destroy the universe. Jim Carrey has explained the challenges he faced playing both Robotniks in Sonic 3 and has expressed that the grandfather and grandson have their differences. While the contrasts between Ivo and Gerald Robotnik are yet to be seen, Carrey's 2004 performance as Count Olaf shows he can offer different performances as both Robotniks. Throughout the Lemony Snicket movie, Jim Carrey was able to give Count Olaf's characters different personalities to set them apart from each other. He portrayed Stefano as an overly polite man with an exaggerated accent, and Captain Sham as a flirtatious and gruff sailor who flirts with the Baudelaire's aunt and gains her trust. Carrey's comedy skills were able to help make Count Olaf's disguises look like different people throughout the Lemony Snicket movie, and helped convincingly carry the story, proving he is more than capable of playing both Ivo and Gerald Robotnik in Sonic.